Right then guys, how's it going? Welcome back to a new video. Hope you're all doing okay. International break. It's pretty boring, isn't it? It's not the same. No Premier League football, no fantasy football, can't check me fantasy league team. It's just not the same. And it looks like it's not going to be the same for a while now, because not only can we not go to the games when the matches are on because we have to stay inside, not only are we being asked to pay for Sky Sports, BT, Amazon. If you're lucky enough or daft enough like me to have Sky, at least you can stick the telly on at the weekend. You can watch your local team play, or you can watch a bit of football. Not anymore. And I honestly could not believe this when I saw it yesterday. As of next weekend, when the Premier League returns, there will be 5 games on box office. Which means if you want to watch Chelsea versus Southampton next weekend, you have to pay 15 quid on top of what you're already paying. If you've already got BT, you've already got Sky, it doesn't matter. If you want to watch that one game, you've got to pay 15 quid. If you want to watch Newcastle versus Man U on Saturday night, that's another 15 quid. And this is the one that grabbed my attention. Because I'm a Newcastle fan, I saw a photo on Instagram. It was the Magpie channel who posted it. It was Newcastle versus Man U, Sky box office. And to be honest, I thought it was a retro photo. I thought it was like a throwback picture until I read the description and I looked into it. And understandably, people are kicking off on Twitter and everything else. I honestly cannot believe this is actually happening. If you want to watch Sheffield United versus Fulham on the Sunday, 15 quid. If you want to watch Leicester versus Aston Villa on Sunday night, 15 quid. And I don't want to have a go at these two teams because I'm sure the Newcastle Man U game will be useless as well. If you want to watch West Brom Burnley on a Monday night, 15 quid? I mean, are you actually kidding me? It is shocking. And that it's not just one weekend. This is something that is going to continue on. The weekend after, on the Friday night, Leicester versus Leeds, BT Sport box office, 15 quid. Fulham Crystal Palace, 15 quid. It is shocking. It is absolutely shocking. I cannot believe they are getting away with this. And I've looked into it. I wanted to find the announcements. Who will blame it? I think it's everyone. Premier League, Sky, BT, broadcasters, government. What happened to last season? We aren't going to stop you from seeing your local team. We are going to put them on for free. We want everyone to still be able to support their local team and watch the football. Well, already that was out the window this year. You had to have Sky or BT to watch the football. And if that wasn't enough or expensive enough, you are now having to pay £15 a go. I can't walk up the road and watch my local team play. So instead, I'm having to subscribe to Sky, pay God knows how much, and then on Saturday night pay an extra 15 quid. And they know what they're doing. Because you can't go to the pub because of lockdowns and everything else. I suppose you can sit on your own. You can't have your mates round because of social distancing. I can't have my dad round. I can't have my friend from up the road round. Get the lads over, a few quid each. Can't do that. I'm having to personally pay 15 quid for myself. My dad's having to pay 15 quid. My mate from up the road's having to pay 15 quid. It is an absolute fortune, and it's a joke, to be honest. As I say, I can't believe they're actually getting away with this. As I say, I've tried to look into it. I've tried to look for some announcements to see what they're actually saying about this. I feel like they're all hiding behind their own announcement. No one's actually trying to just say it straight. This is why this is happening. That's why that's happening. What did I read? Football is not the same without supporters at the match. The Premier League and our clubs remain committed to safe return of fans as soon as possible. Well, if you're that committed to the fans, why try to charge us 15 quid a game? The Premier League has announced that additional non-televised fixtures in October will be made available via pay-per-view in order to ensure fans of each club can continue to watch their team and also generate some revenue in the light of no matchday income. So they're doing us a favour, everyone. They're doing us a favour by making us pay 15 quid a game to watch our local football team who kick a bit of leather around up the road. Don't worry, it's not only God knows how much a month, it's also 15 quid, but it's a favour to you. That is effectively what they've just said there. And also to generate some revenue in light of no matchday income for the clubs. Or what, the clubs that have just spent however much in the window? Chelsea over 200 million. Man City 150, Leicester, Leeds, Wolves, Liverpool, Arsenal 80. You know, and I don't want to single anyone's club out. Look, we'll talk about my own, Newcastle. We spent 35. Mike Ashley is a shrewd businessman. You're telling me that if Newcastle was in financial difficulty, Mike Ashley, of all people, would go out and spend 35 million? To say that we are helping the clubs, I just think it's dodgy. I think the way they've worded that is not great at all. And for me, it feels like Robin Hood in reverse. It feels like they're asking the poor to feed the rich, basically. And the amount of money generated through Sky, the amount of people who must already be getting Sky just to watch their local team is surely booming. Like, how much match day revenue is there really compared to the millions that are coming in from these Sky TV deals, which no doubt would have been inflated this year because of the amount of people who are having to watch TV, who are subscribing to Sky, you know? Is it filtering down? That was one of the big things I wanted to look into this before I made this video. I'm pretty much talking off the cuff, and it's really about how I'm saying I feel about it. I want to know how you guys feel about it down below. But I also wanted to look into, is there any mention of lower league teams, non-league teams? Is this money going to filter down? Is it going to go to people who really need it? Clubs are going out of business. Like, oh no, we won't be able to spend as much in January or next year. And obviously I don't want Newcastle to fold because they haven't got enough money or this, that or the other. But just from the outside looking in, it looks criminal. As I say, is this money filtering down? Is it going to the lower league clubs? Non-league clubs who are letting fans in when they're at their own risk, because of everything that's going on, because they need the money and they need the help. Meanwhile, the people at the top of the tree are asking us to pay 75 quid a weekend extra to watch a handful of football matches. Apparently, the decision was put to the Premier League clubs and 19 out of 20 of them agreed to this new format as well. You know, so there you go. It's everyone. From what I can tell and the way that they're trying to word it is that basically we all know that football could only be shown at a certain time of day because of certain rules on when football's allowed, and that's why the 3 o'clock games aren't on the telly. And obviously that was all chucked out the window during the pandemic because they wanted to get all the games on telly. And from what I'm reading here, it's like they're basically saying, oh, well, we've gone back to the old rules now. And the only way to get around those rules is by paying 15 quid for box office. It's still on the telly. It's not like it's not on the telly because of the rules have come in. It's still on the telly. You've just got to pay extra for it. Again, simplest way to put it. I can't walk up the road to watch a bunch of lads kick a bit of leather around. I'm having to pay that amount extra. And I didn't really want to go as far as into this as I have. I've been talking for a while now. Let me know what you think down below. But to mention this as well, because this is one thing that really got me going yesterday when I saw this, was not only do people not have money, people are just struggling in general. People are not in a great place right now, and this is one of the big things about why they were trying to put free games on and why they were trying to put as many games on the telly. You know, we're going back into the like, things are getting worse. People are going back to Zoom. People are going back to telephone calls. People who don't have a bubble. People who can't visit their family, and this, that, and the other. And one thing people can do and look forward to is to sit down on a Saturday night, have a can, and watch the Newcastle game. Like, you know, the older generation who maybe don't know what internet and streams are, but they have been set up on Sky and they know how to stick the football on. You know, people have that to look forward to, and they're taking that away as well, unless you pay 15 quid when you've not got any money as it is. You know, I think it's really bad form. Yeah, I think it's absolutely shocking. It was really bad. And honestly, a lot of people are talking about boycotting it and stuff on Twitter, and I 100% agree. I think I can't believe they're getting away with it at all. But yeah, let me know what you think down below. Safe to say I will not be watching the game on Sky next weekend. And yeah, let me know what you think down below. Thank you all for watching. As always, drop a like and subscribe if you're new. I will be back this week with fantasy football. We'll talk about something fun again. But yeah, thanks for watching. Catch you later.